Alright, you faggots on YouTube. Alright. Oh, shit. So basically, I'm just kind of making a video. We got some cattle right here, of course. Indeed, yes, yes, yes. And you can see this young adolescent individual right there. I'm making this video. I mean, get off all this grass. I'm making this freaking video because the cows. My thing with YouTube is, you know, there for a while. I want to say from 2000, 9 to 2012 was like some of the best years that I've ever had on YouTube. Because literally I was getting paid money from Google to psychologically damage some of the fails at life on YouTube. I basically made a lot of fucking money on YouTube trolling people, and basically was like a mental assassin for some of these individuals. They took their YouTube channels like it was a piece of their actual life, when that could have been further from the truth. Same thing with Facebook and all those other stupid ass social media, socially engineered websites. And right now, the level of fails have increased to the point where the level of trolls out there, you have to have a certain equal amount of trolls who own all the fails at life on the internet. When all the fails start to rise in numbers and all the badass trolls that used to contain, you gotta look at the fails at life kind of like you do cattle out on a farm. You gotta control them. You gotta go out there and feed them. They don't know how to feed their fucking selves. They leech off the government. They don't know what the fuck's going on. And they talk a lot of shit they don't even know about on the internet. They get offended because they can. You know what? But it appears to me that Google and YouTube and Facebook and all these other social media websites out there, it's finally got to a point where the cattle, or the fails at life per se, have rose in numbers to the point where there's not enough trolls and people exposing lame ass fails at life. There's not enough of us anymore to contain all the freaking herds of fail people. You know what I mean? And the population has grown so big in the fail community that trolls like myself and everybody else hasn't been able to contain it. We've had like an overrun. They're all over the damn internet. And what's bad about that? Having a society full of fails at life, you're going to get fail leadership. You're going to have failure in the workforce. You're going to have failure in every aspect of society. And then you have, failure in the political sector. You have failure in just everywhere. And for me, my biggest thing is, it's fun trolling people to the point where when they go to sleep, they're losing all kinds of sleep because of something that I said. A 15-word comment on YouTube is enough to make someone like lose massive amount of sleep on the internet. You know what I mean? There's too many failures at life that were accepted to all these social media. I remember back in the day, I never even cared to get on fucking Facebook. And the only reason I got on Facebook was to troll Tex Grebner. I don't know if you know who that guy is, but he's the guy who shot himself in the leg with a handgun. He was on Tosh.0. That's the only reason I even got on fucking Facebook or whatever. And so basically at this point, I see kind of like the demise of YouTube and the demise of social media. And, our kind of people that go out there and troll these fails and keep a cap on the population of failures. We're rare now. We're a dying breed out there. You know what I mean? Everybody's too politically correct. They're too pussy to fucking say what the the fuck needs to be said. You know what I mean? It's like they're too afraid to speak what needs to be fucking said. You know what I mean? I mean, oh, racism this, I'm racist that, or some kind of other political issue distraction. It's like, who gives a fuck? You're gonna sit on the goddamn computer, you're gonna sit on the damn TV all day and watch like all kinds of bull-ass shit shows on social media, freaking socially engineered programming, and you're gonna fill your mind up full of bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like, fucking go out and do something for goddamn real in your life for once. You know, stop being a goddamn fail. You know, like fails. This is what we're talking about here. See the herd? It's a small herd here of failures at life. But you can see all they do is just like the fucking cows do. They sit on the fucking internet and social media, and all they do is eat, shit, and piss. The same cycle. And they don't know no better. Well, do you think these cows don't give a goddamn fuck about anything? Look, I walk up on them. Look, they look over here. Look. I walk up on them. Look, and see they freaking run off. See that they're the exact same as the actual failures at life. These are social engineered fucking herds. Okay? They're socially engineered to act this way. Anytime confrontation comes their way, they move on. Okay? And that's how fucking the fails at life are. The thing about it is that at this point it's you know, I'm still gonna be on YouTube and stuff. It's just, man, I miss fucking trolling people. I miss it. Like, man, I had a fucking group full of so many people, and when we decided to freaking throw down, I mean, what we did on the internet to people that were fails, and most of them did deserve it. Actually, about 100% of all of them that we trolled deserved it. Was that basically what the government does to other countries to destabilize their currency and destabilize and overthrow their government is no different than what we did on the internet to other YouTube channels and other personalities on the internet, because they open the doors up to, hey, you're fucking a fail. You know, the United States has gotten good at fucking throwing down fucking other countries' dictatorships and shit like that, because that's just what we do. And that's the same shit we do on the internet. You know what I mean? It's just, you see that herd of cows over there. There's some more over here. There's some down over there behind that shit over there. And that's exactly how I can compare the fails at life. The people who leech off the government benefits programs, welfare, food stamps, don't even need them, they're too lazy to get a fucking job. Man, I could bitch about that all fucking day. I mean, I could bitch about that shit all fucking day long. It's a shame because social media in general used to be fun, because we had an equal proportion of badass fucking trolls that would call out these lames at life. You know, but now, like, we're like the last of the fucking Mohicans. Another generation or two, man, this fucking whole society is fucked. I'm talking about solid fucked. And what's bad about it is, some of the firearms owners and gun owners are in the fucking cow category over there. They're the same bullshit, and they just own guns. You know? It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. It's like, you have what you call, in my opinion, your typical gun owner that goes out and they just watch these reviews, maybe do a couple of reviews and look at this. Oh, gotta have the finger off the trigger. Oh my God, you gotta point in a safe direction. It's like, okay, you're a fucking fail already. You know what I'm talking about? I can tell fail when I see a fucking fail. And those people right there are fucking failed. Then you got these fucking retard ass preppers that are so mentally deranged that they come in three different extremes. Okay? They come in these three different flavors, I'm going to say. Okay? You have the extremists, which are going to go out and loot, pillage for their resources. These group of individuals are people that are probably going to get fucked off in the first little bit of a bad situation. Then you have the preppers out there that hoard so much resources that they open themselves up to have pillagers and looters come in and take their shit, because you can have as many guns and as much ammo and as much training, but if you don't have the fucking right knowledge of your terrain and enough people to defend your resources, you're fucked. People are gonna go, like, you can sit there and guard a whole boatload of food, but if a whole thing of fire ants come up and deteriorate your shit, you're fucked. The mission has failed. You know what I mean? The third flavor of prepper, which is they're rare too, is the common sense ones. They put back just enough. They don't sit there and try to spend their whole life savings and all these fucking resources that could potentially go bad or not. And they know how to gain more resources through hunting, fishing, shit like that. Like, they are their own resource. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of category that I try to put myself in. Being able to be dropped down in a certain country or a certain part of the U.S. and start building my shit up. You know what I'm talking about? But these fucking fails at life don't see it that way. They don't. They really don't. I mean, I could rant all fucking day long about this bullshit. You know what I mean? I mean, how many fucking people online do you come across? I mean, I don't expect a lot of y'all out there might want to, keep away from the confrontation or whatever. I'm a very confrontational individual on the internet. I came to YouTube in 2005 to 2006, okay? I was in YouTube when they were giving free iPods away to join their dating website, okay? I'm a fucking YouTube veteran. I know how this shit works, okay? And I've seen the fucking social media in general over the last few years. They're slowly molding it into the way they want it. They want people to think. You know what I'm talking about? And it all starts when you're a little kid and you go to school and you fucking, they teach you this bullshit or that bullshit. Don't fucking speak unless you're spoken to. Don't ask certain questions. Fuck that. Fuck that. They freaking manipulate the history books and the curriculums. I could rant all day about that shit, man. But the thing about it is I kind of digressed. But in general, the trolls out there that kept the population of fails at life down, there's not enough of us anymore. Even in the Second Amendment, pro Second Amendment gun owners and white wing people, and you got left wing people. It's like, I don't dedicate myself to a fucking wing. You know what I'm talking about? I think logically. I'm a logically thinking individual. Okay, you have to have a happy medium between everything, or the whole thing is unstabilized. Okay, like the NRA. What the fuck, man? Y'all are like, fuck, man. I'm like the most fucking pro-gun individual that you'll fucking probably ever meet. Okay, the NRA is dropping the fucking ball. And honestly, to tell you the honest fucking truth, this might piss a lot of these y'all gun guys off. I don't give a fuck, because I'm just telling it the way it is. You don't know that the fucking NRA isn't playing both sides of the fucking fence for fucking money. It's all about making money at the end of the fucking day. What do? We go to work to fucking make money. You know what I mean? The only way you can escape the clutches, like when you go to the fucking casinos, why would you even fucking go to a fucking casino, really? When you know exactly how the human psychological mind thinks. You got these fucking electronic slot games. You have cameras at the top of the ceiling that look down at people who look like they're new to a casino. And of course, they're going to make a couple of mouse clicks, and now they're letting them win. They're drawing them in. They're drawing them in. Okay? You think that shit is random? Fuck, that shit right there is fucking choreographed and is pre-freaking... Y'all just don't even fucking know. You know what I mean? Society in general is dumb as a fucking box of goddamn rocks. You know what I mean? I don't know. But if you made it this far in the video, you know, then I guess you just want to hear me rant about some bullshit. This property out here, all this out here was my father-in-law's land. And where I shoot now is, I'm kind of like, I'm done. I'm done there. I fucking am. Just like, the deal is that too many socially engineered individuals have moved down that location. And one section of the neighborhood is you got drugs running in and out, and the other side of the neighborhood is like rich fucking faggots, 3-story mansion fucking house. Okay, all the way down to another part of my road. So I'm like dead between, like, as soon as you cross my house from the richest people, retirement, as soon as you cross my house a little bit further, boom, then you get into the shit ass neighborhood or whatever. So basically, my father-in-law, he's his health is not as good as it could be. He's having a lot of back issues from prior jobs and some other stuff. And so I've either decided to either move out here by either moving my house out here, selling my house and moving out here, or something else. But I'm so sick and tired of the fails at life. You know what I'm talking about? And I deal with fails at life in the real as well as I do online. And I want to say there for a while, the ratio of fails on the internet was way higher than the fails in the real. And here's of late, when I get to doing the math on it, the fails in the real is actually just about the same number of fails at life on the internet. And so what that tells me is society in general is fucked. It's so fucking fucked. It's just, man, you don't even know. I mean, you might know. Some of y'all fags out there might know what the shit is going on. But man, I just feel like I'm surrounded by stupidity. Like, I'm a night owl, okay? I love nights. I've worked nights. My majority of my working time that I've ever worked on any job combined, okay, and the different career paths that I've taken. I like nights because the dumbasses at life, even out on the job, seem to tend to, be gone from being around during the night hours. Think about this. You go into Walmart. I hate fucking Walmart. I genuinely do. You go into Walmart at 3 o'clock in the morning. Wow, I don't see too many fucking fails of life in here. Like, it's just me and these night shift people. You know what I mean? You go in there at 12 o'clock in the middle of the day, and you got fucking people letting their kids running up and down the aisles, knocking all the shit down like they got common sense. It's like, that's the shit I'm talking about. It's all kinds of fucked up, if you ask me. This video is going on 20 fucking minutes, 18 minutes. I don't give a fuck. If y'all made it this far, then y'all are doing pretty good, because I am rambling non-fucking stop. Anyways, so what I'm going to be doing as far as property-wise goes, of course, all this is, high grass right now. We're going to probably get some more cattle and shift them between. There's a pasture on this side, and we'll keep alternating them, and then one over here to the east. And what I'm hoping to do is either build a badass little range here from this fence line way over here all the way back here. You're looking at about a good 300 yards into that the wood line over here, where you can see the woods start to back there or whatever. If you cut into that another about 200 to 300 yards in there, that's land that my father-in-law owns. So what I'd like to do is just have a path all the way down, cut up in there, and that way I could have a good 600 to 800 yard range. And right in there would be shady, because the sun always sets down this way, and I'm always shooting from over here, so early in the morning I can get good lighting. Anyways, I've digressed and ranted and rambled in this fucking video. I don't even really give a fuck at this point. If you made it this far in the video, I'm fucking surprised. But there's a couple of people out there that know what the fuck's going on. Like I watch a lot of Guns, Knives, and Crotches. He's a pretty good dude. Fucking, there's a couple other guys. They're not even on the fucking internet anymore. I don't know where they went, but they probably got sick of everyone's bullshit and rolled out. And another thing, since I'm in my rambling mode, before I kill this video, is that AdSense kind of fucking died. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, man. I was making more money on YouTube than I have with a lot of fucking jobs that I've actually worked. And I've made good damn money at some of the jobs I've actually worked at, career-wise. And I can tell you this, I was making enough money to buy a fucking house, to pay car notes, and like, fuck, man. I was making ass loads of money. And we were getting paid that kind of money to troll the fails at life. And, you know, basically, I would upload gun videos, and I knew how to reel them in, you know. I mean, fuck. Dude, man, it was badass back then. And now the population, like I said again, is fails is fucking overran us, you know. Literally, we are the last of the fucking Mohicans, you know. Once we're all gone, man, society in general, it's just fucked, man. And really, in my opinion, it starts with the individual. Start thinking for your goddamn self. Go out and do shit and stop. Get the fuck off Facebook. Put your fucking phone down. When I go in a restaurant and I see 2 or 3 people, like a girl and a guy that might be dating or married or some bullshit, what have you, and then like they got their kid there in another group that they're eating with, family or whoever the fuck ever, and they just got their cell phones. They're just, oh my fucking God, oh my fucking God. Like, you're not even aware. You're zoned out. You're fucking living your goddamn life on your fucking phone. You know what I mean? I mean, for fucking sake, get the fuck off the phone for once. You know, have something to fucking do. Go live life. Go do some shit. You know? I mean, holy fuck, man. Anyway, so I'm kind of running out of rant shit to talk about right now. I can't get this motherfucking thing open, so I'll just go around because, you know, who gives a fuck? Ah, shit. I'm so fucking hot. I think I might just dive in this bitch. Yeah, I'll probably do a fucking AR-15 underwater fucking video later down the line. I don't know when. I'll probably do a piston ran underwater with the HK 416 buffer, tube and buffer. See if that'll go with a, you know, and then maybe compare it to a DI gun and see if she'll explode. So I mean, I got all kinds of video ideas in my mind that I could start off brand new from a fucking nothing channel and build it into a fucking empire. But at this point, the reason it's not there. It's like, all my people, all my trolls, where y'all at? The fuck are y'all at? Anyways, that's pretty much it. So, if you made it this far in the video, holy shit. I can't believe it. Fuck this. Alright, see y'all bitches later. You know what? Maybe I'll leave it on for another 5 to 10 seconds. Ooh. Y'all get fucked.